Yo, what's going on, guys? It's time for Arsenal to complete the midfield and go after Youri Tielemans after letting Lucas Torreira go to Turkey. Also, we have been linked to two wingers, but Pedro Neto seems like the ambitious type of signing that we've been looking for, in addition to quite unknown winger to me from Valencia. But let's get this show started. There's a lot more to talk about. Everything's in the description. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go, people. Yes, people. What's going on? It's the Kitty G on EGTV, and I'm back again with another video. Today, what we're going to be talking about is Arsenal transfer news and a little bit about the Crystal Palace game. Looking forward to the next game. In addition to that, but first, I got a question in the poll for you guys. Tell me where you guys are watching from anywhere in the world. Put that in the chat right now. We got my guy here from Norway, all the way from Norway. Shout out to you, Henrik. And the other question is, would you rather Arsenal get the Europa League and finish 5th, or Arsenal finish 4th with no UCL win? Let me know right now. And also, we got some people calling from we got my guy Khalid from North London. Shout out to you. We got Dave Essie saying winning the Europa League qualification is automatically Champions League, so he will take the winning of the Europa League. We got Khalid from North London. Yo, one touch all the way from Legos. If you want to jump on, bro, the link is in the chat. Jump on, people. This is going to be an interactive show. If you guys want to call in, you can call in. The link is right there. We have to get Europa League. Okay, so boys and girls, it is time for Arsenal Football Club to go and complete the midfield. Go and complete the midfield. Get us Youri Tielemans. Get us a new signing in that midfield. Get us a new player in, and let's do this. Let's do this. Show everyone we mean business. Youri Tielemans' performance versus Brentford yesterday was a good performance. I watched every single touch that he played. I went on Y-Scout. I watched it again. I seen every single touch, every single loose ball, every single header, every single misplaced pass, everything. And I'm telling you guys right now, Youri Tielemans is levels above Granit Xhaka and will change our midfield dramatically from a midfield that is not potent, that is not perfectly constructed, to a midfield with Odegaard, who's one of the highly rated attacking midfielders in this league. Tielemans, who just a year ago was one of the most highly touted upcoming players in the league. And Thomas Partey, who, don't let anybody fool you. Thomas Partey is probably one of the best number 6s right now in this league. You only have 3, I would say, maybe 4. He's in the top 5. So you have Fabinho, you have Rodri, you have Declan Rice, you have Thomas Partey, and arguably you could put somebody else in there, but there's no one that's coming to my mind right now. So in my opinion, Arsenal's midfield, it is time to fix the Arsenal midfield now. Arsenal, go do it. Go get us that midfielder. Go get us Youri Tielemans. And I want him. I want Tielemans. I want Tielemans to come into this midfield, and I want him to show the difference that he can make in this Arsenal midfield. We have been linked to players all window. We have been linked to signings all window. We've been linked to players that could be coming in and leaving. But now that Lucas Torreira has left, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Lucas Torreira has officially left Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal tweeted it out earlier today, if you haven't already seen. Now let me just put it on the screen. Arsenal did say goodbye to Lucas Torreira. And we did this last stream where we spoke about him leaving the club. We spoke about him leaving the club, and we already spoke about this. But Lucas Torreira joins Galatasaray. It's done. Thanks for the memories, Torreira. Thank you for the memories. You know what that means? Now that Torreira is gone, people, we can now go and address the other needed areas. We can now go and address other areas that we need to make signings. Also, guys, while you're here, do me a favor, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. It helps a brother out a lot. But yeah, first things first. Remember, these outgoings are directly impacting the incomings. We've now flogged off Lucas Torreira. We've now flogged off some of these guys on loan. We've now gotten a bunch of players. We're getting a bunch of players off the wage bill. As we do this and get some of these guys off the wage bill, it allows us to free up the much needed room to bring in more signings, which we need. We need these signings. We need these signings. We need them. I'm not stressed about outgoings as much as I am over the past couple of years, because I'm seeing the outgoings happening. I'm seeing them happening. But what I want to see, what I want to get done is this Tielemans deal. This Tielemans deal is on, ladies and gentlemen. And I haven't even started with the Pedro Neto thing. I'm going to get started on that later. But Tielemans is priority number one, and then a winger, I would say. Because Tielemans is available. He's cheap. He's reasonable. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Yeah, anyone who mentions that guy's name in the chat, you're getting blocked, bro. I don't care about that person. Stop talking to me about this Adam guy. He's a waste man. Anyways, let's continue. Games FC, big up guys, big up Henrik, big up everyone. We're gonna get on to the news about this kid also. There's a lot of news today, guys. There's so much stuff that we need to talk about. How did we get to a point where I have a show where we have so much to talk about? Usually, it's only a couple points here and there. Only a couple things that we need to touch on here and there. But we need to talk about Pedro Neto. We need to talk about this Fofana midfielder. We need to talk about Gakpo. We need to talk about if you've seen Charlie Patino doing his thing. We need to talk about the new bid for Pablo Mari. We need to talk about Leicester contingency plan for Tielemans in the works. Arsenal won a game, and we have another game coming up. We need to talk about it. We're already speaking about Torreira leaving, and while we're speaking about Torreira leaving, let's also talk about. Did you guys see the Arsenal loanees, Nuno Tavares and Balogun, both scoring a goal versus each other? It was Rennes versus Marseille, and what a game it was! What a game it was! The game ended like 4-1, if I'm not mistaken. But wow, you're seeing Marseille and these French teams developing our players like really well. We might as well send more of these guys out on loan to France. Balogun got a goal. You got my man also got a goal. Tavares. I was shocked, to say the least. I was very shocked. I did not expect that, to say the least. Did you guys expect that? Did you expect Nuno Tavares to be bagging and doing what he's doing? Nuno Tavares looks like a different player in my eyes. Nuno Tavares. Some people saying Nuno Tavares isn't a different player. This is the same old Nuno. He was always like this. I didn't see this before. I haven't seen this before. This looks like a new Nuno. This looks like a new Nuno. Nuno Tavares getting man of the match in his first opening game from Marseille. Nuno Tavares also not only getting man of the match in his opening game with Marseille, Nuno Tavares got a goal, and he's in the Ligue 1 team of the week. Also, Balogun scored the only goal for Rennes in the game, finishing this game off 4-1. And you know what? Big up to the Arsenal loanees. This was the battle of the Arsenal loanees. It was a hard-fought game. They did what they had to do. And yeah, we keep it moving. But let's see what some of you guys in the chat are saying. Make it 2 shows. Oh, what are you talking about? 2 shows? Confused. My cousin is in Marseille thanking me for Tavares. Interesting. They're thanking you for Tavares. Wow. Interesting. While we're on random topics, let's just since I have it up, do you guys know the Emirates is under renovation? Finally, the Cronkies are renovating, doing a little bit of touch-ups, and making the Emirates look a little bit better, because the Emirates was starting to get old, man. You could see that the paint was chipping away. It wasn't looking so good. But now, look at that. They removed the wallpaper. They're going to be putting new wallpaper in the Emirates. They're going to be putting new wallpaper on those walls at the Emirates. New wallpaper coming soon. Not only are they putting a new wallpaper, they took down the old wallpaper. Look, it's gone. Where is it? Can't find it. Shit. Couldn't find it. Look. Sometimes you can't find what you want to find. So they took down the old wallpaper. They're going to be putting up new wallpaper. The Emirates is going to be looking brand spanking new. But you know what? That is not what we're here for. That is not what you guys came to click on this video to hear about. You guys came to hear about Tielemans news, other news. So let's get back to the Tielemans news. Quickly and surely. What is the latest on Tielemans? What is the biggest update on Tielemans, you ask? Let me tell you what the update on Tielemans is. And while we're here, we got somebody connected. M's in the house. M, what's good?
Yeah, what's good? You good?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm just about to tell everyone about the Tielemans update. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
With Lucas Torreira out the door, potentially Tielemans could now be joining Arsenal. But the contingency plan at Leicester needs to be completed. They're waiting. Leicester are most likely going to be signing a player. The situation, Fabrizio Romano spoke about this, I think, yesterday. If you guys are not familiar with this, Fabrizio Romano, Tier 1 journalist, he said that the situation remains the same. Tielemans is still waiting for the next step. Arsenal maintain interest in Balogun, in the Belgian international, but an official proposal will be needed. So basically, they're keeping us on ice. They're keeping us on ice. They're making us wait. They're making us figure out what the hell we're going to do. But we're going to have to just wait and see what's going on. You know what I mean?
You see, Tielemans, could he be like the wrong signing because Tielemans lacks defensive awareness, and Arteta needs what he wants is runners in his midfield, people that can track back. You see it on the touchline every game. The guy is literally urging the players to run back.
I'm gonna send you a video when we're done this video to rewatch every touch he had against Brentford, and you'll see that what you're saying is actually a myth that has been created by the masses on social media to put him down. The player.
Yeah, but I've seen him a few times last season, even against Tottenham. Remember when he just gave the ball away and Tottenham scored that dodgy goal from the I think it was Steven Bergwijn that just scored out of nothing. He literally gave them the ball and Steven Bergwijn literally made it 3-2. There's been countless times where I've seen Tielemans a bit lackluster, and that could be the reason why it's taken so long for us to get him. I think there's a question mark, and Arteta hasn't probably given a green light to sign him.
I think Torreira leaving might be the thing that changes things. But I don't know what's going on. Is there any mods in the chat? Can you guys please make sure these guys don't join? Like, what the hell? Okay, now moving on to the next player. The next player is an interesting one. It's not Pedro Neto, but it is Moussa Diaby. Did you hear the update on Moussa Diaby? Apparently, we were in for Moussa Diaby seriously. We really wanted to get the signing done. We really wanted to get this deal over the line. We apparently the Cronkies gave the green light to get this signing done. But from what I'm hearing now, I'm hearing the contrary. I'm hearing that Moussa Diaby won't be happening because apparently Bayer Leverkusen are getting a new deal wrapped up. This is I know this is told that Bayern Munich are in talks with the camp for an extension until 2026. Now, this person who wrote this is not a big journalist, but he's part of the team that works for Damasio, and he has like 500 likes on Twitter for this. So we'll have to see. But when you're hearing the player one day is joining Arsenal, the next day you hear he potentially could have be signing a new contract, I don't know what to believe. I really don't. Let me just check if there's any more credible people who are saying this, because Damasio is not the most credible. Do you believe that? I don't believe that he is the most credible guy. But from what we're hearing 2 hours ago to what we heard 12 hours ago from Fabrizio Romano is two completely different, completely different things. So what we heard earlier was been told that Bayer Leverkusen are in talks with Moussa Diaby's camp for an extension until 2026. Currently until 2025. Sources tell Arsenal rumors are just chatter at the moment. And then Fabrizio Romano said 12 hours ago, Moussa Diaby has been long on Edwin Arteta's list, but Bayern Leverkusen insist they won't sell this summer and has never been an easy deal. The Frenchman is popular target for Newcastle's board, but things never progressed. I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna happen.
We're not signing this guy, man. Moussa Diaby. I wouldn't even sign him. This is just, Bundesliga tax all over. I hate players from that league, man. I want to go anywhere near them. That league is arguably the worst league out of the whole 5 leagues. Easily.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. There's better options.
Yo, I just want to say, sorry, Daniel. I think I muted Daniel by accident because I was trying to figure out how to block this guy, but I think I removed Daniel by accident. Daniel, I unblocked you. So sorry about that. Anyways, yo, One Touch, jump on, bro. I'll send you the link right now. I don't know why he's taking. Let me send him the link, man. Let me send him the link. Big up, Henrik. Bro, we have 46 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Tommy, the link is going to be in the chat right now if you want to jump on. Not a problem. This is going to be a call-in show. We're going to be going for about an hour. So you guys stay locked on EGTV. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you guys are here. What's taking everyone so long? Don't know what's coming. Head kick in. What? What the hell's wrong with these people? You know what? I'm just gonna have to time out people. But yeah, you're saying this guy's not coming.
Nah, I don't see it.
I think he will probably stay in France for another year. I think he'll stay in France for another year and probably move in a year's time. That's potentially what I could see happening. At this moment in time, I think some of these guys, they don't move right. They don't move right away. They get a new contract. They get a new deal sorted out. They get more money. That's what happens. And then boom. Akafemwa. Definitely not Akafemwa on my thing. He's threatening.
People are moving mad in the comments.
Yeah. You know what it is? There's clout chasers trying to jump on the stream. Let them clout chase. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it subscribers only, and the people who actually been subscribed from day one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, do that.
You know what I mean?
Some weird people, fam.
There you go. So I don't know what I do. Basically, there's this waste man who did an article on me, and he's getting people sending people towards me. It's mad. Who the fuck is that?
That was Akinfenwa.
Akinfenwa's in the building. Anyways, enough about that. Let's try to have a serious conversation here, bro. Pedro Neto rumors. Do you believe them for a second?
Yes. Kinda.
Do you believe the Pedro Neto rumors on the grand scheme? Like, do you believe that you genuinely think we can attain him, with the situation being that we just seen him sign a new 5-year deal? I think it's going to be extremely difficult to sign Pedro Neto at this moment in time. And I'm not saying it's not difficult because it's Arsenal Football Club. It's difficult because Wolves just signed him down to a friggin' 5-year contract, bro. Pedro Neto's on a 5-year contract. How, guys, give me your odds. What do you think the chances of Arsenal signing him getting him to a good deal? He's on a 5-year deal, bro.
Think about it like this. Pedro Neto just signed a new contract. Cool. His valuation is round, I'd say, 40 to 50 million. Because he signed a new contract now, that's probably what we're going to have to pay if we're going to try to get him away from Wolves. Would you pay 40 million for Pedro Neto? I would pay 40 million for Pedro Neto, but I don't think we're going to get him for 40 million. I think Pedro Neto will cost us more than 40 million, but the prices that they're putting out there are quite cheap. It doesn't make sense. Is it because he just came back from an injury? Do they know something we don't know? What is it? Pedro Neto, 60 million, bro. That's with the contract, bro. I don't know what to say. Kunle, what the hell's going on?
How are we going to spend 60 million on Pedro Neto when we can go drop that money and get Leroy Sané? When we can go and get somebody who's already productive.
You know, the Leroy Sané thing, that's not going to happen. Let me tell you why. Yes, Arteta's worked with him before and it could happen. I don't think Bayern want to sell him. I don't think he wants to leave Bayern either at this moment in time. Bayern are not probably going to sign a striker. They're probably going to have Mane as their number 9. So they're probably going to want to have Sané, Gnabry and Koeman. Just keep them and rotate, because Bayern, that's what they do. They rotate their players. So Sané, that's off the books. And plus, he'd probably want Champions League football. So we don't have that. Pedro Neto, I wouldn't pay 60 million for him because I don't think he's worth that. I think what he's worth is probably 35 million. I think that's what he's actually worth to 40 million.
Okay.
And if we pay over the odds, then it's what we have to do because he just signed a new contract.
Just before I bring Tommy in, Tommy, let me just give you guys the real hard facts on what's going on with Pedro Neto. Arsenal are understood to be interested in Pedro Neto, who may become available when Wolves announce the arrival of Guedes. Right, this is coming from the Daily Express. Then you have another one here saying thoughts on Neto, and then you have 2 articles here saying if Guedes joins Wolves, it is potentially paves the way for Pedro Neto to join Arsenal. Winger Pedro Neto could join Arsenal if Bruno Lage lands Guedes. Nowhere does it actually say Arsenal are going to bid. Arsenal are ready to do this. Doesn't say that Wolves are actually willing to sell. It just says potentially, hypothetically.
I don't believe this.
Hypotheticals.
I don't believe this because Guedes, whatever his name is, that guy's a striker. He's not a winger. So
No. He's played winger majority of his career, bro.
But is he not a striker though?
No, he plays as a second striker or part of a front 3.
Okay, it could be. But I still think they'd want to keep Pedro Neto as one of the options for their front line.
What do you think, Tommy?
Pedro Neto, baller. He's been one of Wolves' players. Obviously, I love him at Arsenal. Why not? We need obviously another winger. Obviously, we need more goals from the wings. I need more goals from that. So yeah, Pedro Neto would be good. 60 million. 60 million. Pedro Neto. I don't know. It depends if Wolves are going to let him go. Like, I personally don't know if Wolves are going to let him go or not. I personally don't know. But Pedro Neto would be a good signing if we can't get Sané. Bring Neto for me, man. So it'll be a good signing for us.
Bring in Neto, you're saying?
Yep. Either Neto or Sané, either, man.
Neto, Sané.
I just want a winger, bro. Need more goals for my wings.
I think Pedro Neto's mid. What? I don't know about mid, man. I don't know.
He's been injured. He's been injured for a while, but before
he was
balling mid.
He's been injured a lot, man.
Are we seriously calling Pedro Neto mid? I'm confused.
How is he mid, bro? No, he's not. That's bullshit. Yeah, he's got his quality, bro. He's got pace, power. He's strong.
All the wingers
clinical as well.
Who do you want, Black Jacket? Let me know. Who do you want, Black Jacket? I'm honestly confused. Unknown players better than Pepe. Would you rather?
That's not always true. That's not always true because there's some wingers that we've been linked with that are not better than Pepe. So
Neto's a baller. People are saying Neto's a baller. Okay.
But Sané is clear of Pepe. Come on, he's clear of him.
Okay.
Sané is, but there's just certain wingers that we've been linked with.
Oh yeah, how are you anyway, bro? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Let me just pave the way to the next player. This player right here.
Who's that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know. Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino. Let me see how you pronounce his name.
Yeremy Pino.
Yeremy Pino. He is a winger who plays for Valencia. Villarreal. We have been linked to him today, heavily linked to him. It came out the blue. Everyone's doing articles on it. Everyone's talking about it, and it seems like it's serious interest. Now it says Arsenal are interested in the player. Let me tell you guys a little bit more about the player so we can actually do our research before we go into all the comments. He is 19 years old, so this is another young winger.
Oh, right? Cool.
right? This is another young winger. How is he producing the league? He's not been absolutely pulling up trees when it comes to goals and assists, but he has been a crucial part of that team, right? He's been playing a lot of minutes. Let's see where he plays on the pitch. I'm not gonna act like I know much about him, so I'm kind of doing the research with you guys. He plays on both wings. He's played 30 games on the right. He's played 13 on the left. This might be like somebody who can be potential cover for Bukayo Saka. I don't think the amount of money that they would want might be reasonable. But if he's priced around 40 million on transfer mark, how much would he cost in real life? That's the issue.
Yeah,
right? He's 1 second, bro. He's being linked to Arsenal today. Let me just show you guys Arsenal. He's being linked to Arsenal today. Apparently, Arsenal have joined the race with Manchester City and Liverpool to get Yeremy Pino. I don't believe it. Arsenal, Liverpool interested around 67 million for the Spanish star. Are they nuts? 67 million. Are you on drugs?
Is that too much? Is that too much, bro?
Bro, there's no way we're paying 67 million for that kid. No way in hell.
Would you pay 55 million for him?
Let me just show you guys some of the articles and what they've been saying about this guy. So this is the gentleman, and this is one of the first articles that came out. Unknown to English clubs contacted an unknown English club has contacted Villarreal for Yeremy Pino. Arsenal and Liverpool were interested in the past, so potentially this could be the winger that we have been looking at, right? Then you have a situation here where they say Arsenal linked to Youri Tielemans may not have the goals and assists of a Diaby, but dig a little deeper, it makes complete sense why Mikel Arteta wants him, and he does a full breakdown on this. This is Tom Canton's article on Football London, right? And when he looks at and when I look at the article, just to see what he says about why he would make sense. He was talking more about the areas that he picks up, considering that we need reinforcements. He would be playing majority as he's a 19-year-old who could be potentially playing behind Saka. I know that he has a release clause of 80 million euros plus 65, which is 67 million pounds. But we would most likely get him for significantly less. And he compared him to our other youngsters, saying, you know what, potentially he could score a lot more. He does have a better success rate when pressing. He has better blocks, aerial duels, interceptions, clearances, duels per 90. He does a lot more for the team. So we'll have to wait and see. But at this moment in time, it's very unclear.
Who's this girl? Like, oh, Pino. Yeah, listen, I've been telling you about Yeremy Pino for time, bro. I've been watching him on the Spanish national team. He's been called up to the Spain squad recently. Listen, he's one of the best up-and-coming Spanish youngsters in the new generation, alongside Gavi. And obviously, he's a little bit below Gavi and Pedri, but he's in that same category of the next up-and-coming youngsters, bro. This guy is going to be something special, bro. He's 19 years old. 19 years old, and he's contributing so heavily to the Villarreal team. The reason why they want to sell is because here it is, Egal. Villarreal want to sign Lo Celso, so they need to sell a player to balance the books of Villarreal. And Pino is the only one that has really got a considerable offer. And a tier 1 Villarreal journalist recently came out and said, yeah, they're looking to sell. The only issue is
Yo, Ben, do me a favor. Mute whatever you're watching in the background, because I think yeah,
I think it's a stream one.
Yeah,
you're right, Sam. How are you, bro?
Okay. So, guys, enough about the long talk. Have you seen enough of? Has anyone actually watched this guy play?
Only me.
I watched La Liga, but I've never watched him play. But I watch La Liga anyway.
We don't need any more young players. I think we've got enough.
Yeah, yo, Ben, there's too much of an echo when you speak. Could you just mute the stream or just turn it off, possibly?
Turn it off.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we've got enough young players. I don't think we need any more. We need established players that are gonna come in with experience and lead the line. Or
no, but this has been an issue for years. In 2019, when we signed,
we just signed an unknown 19-year-old.
We've been doing this so many times. It hasn't worked. In 2018, we signed Socrates as a stopgap, right? And it didn't work out. Instead, go.
No, but I'm not saying sign older people. I'm saying more experience.
For 3 years, he'll be a world-class player. I'd rather that than a stopgap for 2 or 3 years. Sign Pino and he'll be a world-class player in 3 years. Potentially.
We've got enough of these players that have potential, that are young. I think we need more experienced players now. We do not need this 19-year-old. We've already signed Marquinhos. I don't think we need another.
Wait. Can I ask a question? Do you rather Trossard or Pino?
Trossard.
Trossard over Pino?
Yes.
Trossard
because I've seen Trossard play in the Premier League.
He's quality. Trossard's the baller. I don't mind Trossard.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'd rather have Trossard also.
No,
Trossard's a baller.
But the thing is, Trossard is 29. That's the issue.
29's all right.
He's old.
29's not old, bro.
Ben, let me get you in here
29
quickly.
is not old, man.
Did you mute your stream?
Yeah, I'm back on.
No, the stream in the background.
There's nothing playing in the background. It's all nice and quiet where I am.
Right, Ben, how are you?
Come back. Okay.
Okay, because I'm hearing double. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. There's
more young players. We've got enough.
Do you want players that are like 25, 26, 27, right?
Yeah, Trossard's 27.
Yes. I'm not even saying go for like older players in their 30s. I'm saying
Can I ask a question? I want to check.
29 is not old.
Wait, I want to ask a question. Thomason, do you want Trossard?
Yes. No, you told. I don't want Trossard. I
don't mind the guy from Villarreal. I don't mind having more young.
Because I'll tell you what, right?
Sam, can I say something?
I know I'm going to make a point, right? If Luis Enrique, everyone says they want Luis Enrique, right? Luis Enrique has come out and said this guy will be one of the best forwards Spain will have in the next coming years, and is a future of the national team. He said that. So obviously, if you want him so much, this is the guy. He's been touted as he's the face of the new generation of Spanish players.
No, but Sir Alex Ferguson said Phil Jones is going to be a great centre back. That doesn't mean anything.
Phil Jones is garbage, man.
No, but I'm just saying.
Pino has shown that constantly at Villarreal. He's been one of the best attackers alongside Gerard Moreno. And
he got you there.
I don't mind young players again. I don't mind more young players, Sam. I don't mind.
Egal just pulled up the stats.
I don't mind more young players. I don't mind more young players. I just want to win, bro.
Ben, there's too much of an echo today. I don't know what's going on. No.
Egal, can you put up his stats again?
Okay.
Hey Sam, I don't mind him. I don't mind more young players anyway.
Pino is nowhere near Marquinhos. What? Diaby plays left wing, right wing, middle, and scores goals. Yeah, Diaby's the clear choice.
But no, Egal, it's 60 million for Diaby. Where does that put that money for Tielemans? 40 million for Pino. We get that money and spend on Tielemans because I think Tielemans is more important than a winger right now.
Why is Dizzy's asking for the link? That's a rare occasion. Dizzy, the link is in the description. Actually, not in the description. Let me put it in the link is right there if you want to jump on.
So yeah, Sam, I don't mind him. I don't mind more young players anyway. I don't mind. I just want a winger, bro. We need more wingers anyway.
But I think Tielemans is more important than a winger.
I know Tielemans. Like I said, we got Leicester at home next week. Is he going to be in an Arsenal shot or Leicester shot? Because we got them at home next week.
Is this guy that plays for Villarreal better than Pepe?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay, I've said this. I know this.
I haven't watched him, bro. I haven't watched him. I can't give an opinion on the guy.
I'm asking everyone, Sam and Tommy.
I don't know, bro. I need to watch him, probably watch him later on, innit? I can't say he's better than Pepe. Pepe frustrates me anyway, shit. But
that's what we need. That's what we need. We need a winger. We need a winger who's better.
Against Leicester. There's gonna be a meeting right after the match. That concluded between Arsenal and Leicester after the match about Tielemans. So right after the match is done, there's going to be a negotiation, like face-to-face negotiation between the clubs after Saturday.
Yeah. And we're not getting a winger anyway. We're probably going to get Tielemans, and that's going to be it.
Tielemans, that's not enough for me, man. That's not enough.
No, but that's what it's going to be, unfortunately. And we're going to be all Arsenal fans are going to be.
We need another striker and a right back as well. For me, we need another right back and a striker.
He's gonna be another one of those small wingers that are just like feisty and you see them jump up for headers, everything. He's very technically skilled and his ability on the ball is really good. I'm just looking at what they're saying his strengths are. His close control and dribbling is good. He glides past players. His balance is really good. As you can see that he shifts around people very, very well. He can play on both wings, and he's very good on both feet, apparently.
Yeah, That's cool because Saka needs obviously competition, and obviously if Saka gets injured or suspended, he needs competition anyway.
Are you guys happy with somebody who is a starter coming in, or somebody who potentially could be rotation? Because I think we need.
I don't mind starter or rotation, bro.
If we're gonna spend that type of money, don't we want someone who guarantees better than Emil Smith-Rowe and Martinelli right now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sane is better than Smith-Rowe and Martinelly. Go Sane.
Yeah, he's not them. Yeah. Smith-Rowe is like injury prone as well. Like, yeah.
That's the issue with me and this guy.
I love Smith-Rowe, but he's injury prone.
Why would I pay 60 million for some guy that I don't know?
Guys, how are we going to compare him to Marquinhos? Games FC. How are we comparing him to Marquinhos? We don't know what Marquinhos is either.
He needs to play.
Marquinhos done anyway?
He needs to play Marquinhos. He needs to play for me.
You can't play Marquinhos. What do you play Marquinhos Europa League?
Sometimes it's difficult talking about transfers because when you have transfers like this transfer, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about
transfers like that. Piss me off because why are we being linked with players like that?
I don't know much about him. I can't really give too much insight on the guy. I feel like I'm doing you guys a disservice. But realistically, we need to find out. We need to find out if this guy can do what we need him to do. If he comes in, we'll find that out. If he doesn't come in, we'll never know. And if he goes somewhere else and he does well, everyone's gonna complain. So
I'll rather get him as well.
Edu is in Valencia, Spain right now, right? He's in Spain. This could mean he's either in for Guedes or he's there for Pino. It's either one or the two, and I don't see it being Guedes, so I think Pino is more likely. That's what I think.
People are asking for Chukwueze instead.
The value for Chukwueze is 80 million euros. I ain't paying 80 million euros. Someone's gonna be a rotation, bro. It's not worth it.
But yeah, get him. Yeah, I don't mind more young players. Like I don't really mind. I just want a winger in.
Can I just say Martinelli and Smith-Rowe? I know they're players we all like, but I don't think they have the goals in them. I think Smith-Rowe could, because I think injuries is what's gonna stop him. I think he does have goals in him because
with Martinelli, he needs to be more clinical. Because that
chance
against Crystal Palace, you sort of put that away for me.
I question his goals also. Don't get me wrong, Martinelli.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I also believe Martinelli is gonna have a really good season. Egal, I'm a stat merchant, my guy. What stats did Marquinhos have last season in the league? I'm so confused. I don't know of him having like ridiculous stats. But hey,
people count him as a signing. I don't count him as a signing.
Do you count Matt Turner as a signing?
Yes, actually, no. He was done in January. He was done in January. So yeah, a lot of people say Arsenal signed 5 players. Matt Turner was done in January, and Marquinhos. Edu decided to pay a transfer fee when we didn't need to pay a transfer fee.
Oh, okay.
We did sign 5 players, bro.
You're one of them ones where it's like you don't say it's a signing unless it was signed that window, obviously.
So we, in my opinion, we signed 3 players: Fabio, Vieira, Jesus, and Zinchenko.
We gotta also still talk about some more of these guys. So Hector Bellerin being one of them. So we're just gonna quickly shift.
Bellerin, this guy.
We're gonna quickly shift away from some of these conversations. But before we do that, hit that like button, guys.
Good luck to Bellerin.
I don't know what's going on with everyone today. We have like over 50 people in the chat, but no likes, no people aren't hitting the like people. What's going on, people? Hit that like button. It's absolutely free. It helps the channel out a lot. And maybe you guys just don't like me. I don't know.
Pino has the potential to be a level on Seko in a few years. I absolutely agree with that statement. He's absolutely sensational.
He could be, yeah.
Bro, I don't know this Pino guy. You're making it seem like you know everything about him. Bro, if I ask you what foot is he, right-footed or left-footed?
He's a right-footed winger, I think.
Okay, I don't know much about. I don't even know much about him. We'll have to see.
Fabio Vieira is someone who can actually play on the wing. I don't think people are.
But no, the thing about Pino, right? He can be deployed as a left winger and right winger. He's versatile. He can play in both wings. That's what we need right now. Because I don't trust
is Pino gonna challenge Martinelli or Seko?
It's good to have an option there. We need someone. He's gonna push him 100%.
Nah.
I want to see Martinelli. I want to see Martinelli
in my opinion. But
you said nah. What made you say nah?
Nah, bro, because I need an upgrade on Martinelli. As much as I like Martinelli, I
Give
think
me a
I
name.
think Martinelli should play up top. You know,
Give me a name
I think
below
he should play up
15
top
million.
because I think
Okay,
the
guys,
winger doesn't suit
stop
him.
for a second. We gotta
He should
move
play
on.
up top for me, Martinelli.
We gotta move on to the next topic. Hector Bellerin. What are we saying? Did
Shit.
you guys see the thing about Hector Bellerin?
What
No?
about him?
He was in the airport.
Nah.
Did you
That
see?
bag was Egal, that bag was photoshopped.
Let me show you. This was Hector Bellerin. What are we saying? It looks
not
like he's
real.
going. It looks like
Look
he's
at the
going.
19 on the
Good.
bag. It's photoshopped.
What?
Look at the 19 on the bag. That is clearly photoshopped, man. No, that is photoshopped.
You believe this is photoshopped? I think if that would be a really difficult Photoshop job.
No, but I'm looking at the bag. Look at the Kappa 19. It doesn't look at it. Like the coloring of it, the quality of it is better than the rest.
No, that's probably the bag that he received when he was at Betis.
No, but I'm just saying, look at the numbers. It's better quality than everything else in the image.
I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know, man. I think you're looking at it too much. But yeah,
But the thing is, you know what's good about Bellerin? He's gonna pay out his contract. So him out of his own money is gonna give us 5 million just to outpay his contract, which is good. It's a good thing.
So nothing else to say about Hector Bellerin, people.
Nope.
Oh,
Good luck to him, man.
Good luck, but he's not good enough, man. He's just not good enough.
Okay, moving on to the next move. Have you guys heard about this guy? Seko Fofana as
That's a Gunner King, bro.
the Tielemans alternative.
Yeah, he does.
It's a Gunner King alternative, bro. Not a Tielemans alternative.
What?
Nah, have a look at Gunner King.
I love Gunner King, bro. How you getting at Gunner King like that? Yeah, that's hella rude. But yo, long story short, my man's 27 years old. He plays predominantly as an 8, but he can also play as DM. I don't know too much about him, but what I can show you guys is he plays predominantly as a center midfielder. Let's see what it says here on Transfermarkt. He can play in 3 different positions in that central mid, defensive mid, and attacking mid, but predominantly plays in that center mid role, as you can see, as it's highlighted. He is right-footed, so he's not left-footed. So he won't be a Granit Xhaka straight replacement. But I feel like if we bring him in, I don't know enough about Fofana, and I don't watch enough of Ligue 1 to tell you about Lens and how good Fofana is. But let's see if this happens. Let's see if this goes any further. Right now, they're saying Arsenal.
I watched the French league, but I don't really know. I've watched the French league. I don't really know about him. Innit?
1 second. Arsenal have identified him as a possible potential alternative to Tielemans. We'll wait and see. I don't think this is going anywhere. But you guys want to say anything on this?
We might need 2 midfielders.
Yeah,
Just
given the current
I
circumstances.
still want Paqueta, man.
I don't want to touch on the whole Partey thing, but I think just in case, we might need 2.
Tish, what's up?
Yeah, all good. I enjoyed the first game. I hope you guys are doing well as well.
Yeah, man. Yo, your boy Adam Brownie's getting people to attack my streams, but it's hilarious. Let's talk about the Tielemans, and actually I haven't gotten your thoughts on a lot. How have you been, bro?
All good. First thing, I don't associate myself with racists, so I have no clue what he's up to. And I heard he got thrown out of Spain for some tax fraud. So I don't want to get anywhere near him. So whatever it is he's doing, he's stupid as it is. We all know that.
Okay. Next, when we talk about the Arsenal transfers, we're gonna move on to the next target, Gakpo. Anybody interested in Gakpo anymore, or has everyone kind of has everyone kind of just said to themselves they're not that interested in Gakpo? Because the rumors is today that's come out, Arsenal have a little bit of competition for Gakpo. Rumor is PSV are interested in selling him, obviously, and Manchester United have him as one of their targets. You have other clubs within the Premier League potentially looking at his target, like Leeds were before they signed a player. But yeah, it's starting to intensify the race for Gakpo. Anybody want to get the deal done and bring Gakpo in? Because in my opinion, I'm not sold on Gakpo anymore. I was at one point. I was looking at him. I was saying, you know what, he's really good. But now that I think about it, he's a one-trick pony. He plays predominantly on the left side, cuts in onto his right. he not really giving us the versatility that we need. A little bit older, also very good leader, but I have questions. What do you think, Samuel?
I think it's better out than Cody Gakpo, man. I'm looking at the current market right now. The players that we're interested in: Pino, Neto, Guedes. I think I'd rather have Guedes than Gakpo. Gakpo is not a name that I would get excited about. So no, it's a no for me.
Okay, what about you, Em? Gakpo.
Pedro Neto, Jarrod Bowen, Trossard, all of them are better than this guy. So I wouldn't even consider him, to be honest.
Okay.
And Diaby as well.
What about you, Thomason?
And Sane, but that's the dream.
Not for me, man. I want Sane. I want Sane, man. Not for me, man. I want Sane.
Gakpo with bad goals outside.
Bring Leroy, please. Hurry up and bring Leroy, man.
When you get time, opinions on Vieira would be good. I can't wait to see him. You know what? We'll talk about that after Gakpo. But yeah, Nitish, Gakpo, what do you think?
I think the only priority should be for having a good backup for Odegaard. I think we have enough wingers, and even if we want some of these Premier League proven players are better to get instead. So my concern is only the Odegaard position right now. Who's the backup? Can Smith Rowe play there, or who will be the backup for him? I think other positions we have enough forwards and wingers right now within our squad.
You can send it. You can just screenshot this about how badly run we were. I sent you something in Twitter.
When was this? Okay, let's talk about Fabio. What do we think about Fabio Vieira? I just want to see him play football.
I want to see him start as well, you know.
I don't think he's going to start, bro. Are you crazy?
Would he start against Leicester at home on Saturday?
No chance.
The only game he's ever going to start is the Europa League game. But yeah.
Fair enough. You know,
if Odegaard has a similar performance to Crystal Palace, then I would consider. Because I can't believe.
Yes, I think that's too reactionary.
I think
it's not
you can bring him off the bench. You can bring him off the bench, you know.
It's not reactionary because Odegaard was poor against Crystal Palace, but people are just brushing it under the carpet.
Yeah, Odegaard, why didn't he shoot?
Arguably the worst player on the pitch.
Odegaard, why didn't he shoot, man? I'm still not convinced on that guy, bro.
How was he trying to pass from that position?
Exactly.
I don't know how people are not convinced on Odegaard.
I'm not convinced on Odegaard, man. I'm not convinced on that guy.
Can you guys stop this for a second and just tell me what do you think about Fabio Vieira, man? Enough
He's
about
quality, man. He's quality.
You haven't seen him kick a football. That's the thing.
Doesn't matter, but I think he'll be a good player for us, and I think you can bring him off the bench against Leicester. To bring him off.
He's not match ready.
But this is my issue. We haven't seen the man kick a football, and you guys are saying replace Odegaard with him.
I don't say replace him. Give him competition because Odegaard. I'm still not convinced on him, bro. He should have shot, man. What was that?
You were about to say he's shit.
No. I wasn't. I never said that. No, I didn't, man.
I told you, you're dancing around the question, man.
You stopped yourself. You literally stopped yourself from saying he's shit.
No, I didn't. I never said he was shit, man.
Tommy, you're in the mud, bro. Your stocks are going down.
No, I'm not in the mud. Nah, don't.
You can say he was shit in that game.
Odegaard, he wasn't that good, man. He was irritating me.
So he was shit then. That's what it is. He wasn't that good. That means he was shit.
He was. Yeah, he was, bro.
Finally, bro.
This guy Fabio Vieira would get bullied in the midfield.
Against Crystal Palace, especially.
How?
Because he's very.
Look at his physique. This guy is so skinny.
He's very skinny. Kind of reminds me of Charlie Patino. But guess what, guys? Have you guys heard Charlie Patino's debut was an absolute masterclass, and they loved him over there where he's on loan, and he's absolutely shining.
They made a song for him as well. I read about it.
Yeah, I seen the video. They made a song for him. They're like Charlie Patino, something like that. Comes from
I love Charlie, but he's quality, man. I love Charlie Patino, man.
Yeah.
Tommy's saying everyone's quality today.
And then he's calling Odegaard shit.
I'm just saying, he wasn't up to it from me on Friday. We could have been 4-2 up. Let's be real.
I agree.
People are getting onto you saying these guys are rubbish. bro, allow them, man. Let them do the thing.
Who is
Tomorrow,
this guy anyway, man?
tomorrow we're gonna have the regular panel. We're gonna be talking. I'm gonna have Colleen. I'm gonna have Samantha. I'm gonna have One Touch, and I'm gonna have Brendan on tomorrow. It's gonna be a good show. Egal, do you think Fabio Vieira and Odegaard can play together? Potentially, if you have Fabio Vieira on the right and Odegaard in the midfield, maybe. I don't think you can play them with Partey because that gives us no defensive cover at all from anybody else. And the way that we use Xhaka is more of to balance out the midfield. I can let them do their thing, man. Yeah, man, let them do the thing. But you're my guy, bro. Don't forget that.
What's
Guys,
his name?
he's a cool guy, man. Ekin, he's just trolling. Let him be, man. Don't take anything anyone says personal, man. What do you call it? Next, finally, Pablo Mari. Do we have anything to say about Pablo Mari, people?
Get out my club.
He's just not up to it for me. Shit. Bye.
He made Lukaku look good.
Wow. He made
Yeah.
Lukaku look good.
Lukaku's not even that good, man.
Yeah,
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
When we lost last season.
Wow.
Yeah, Pablo Mari, just get out, bro. Bye-bye.
Wow. We're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see.
Take Cedric with you as well.
He's average players. Average. Cedric. Shit.
Come on,
Every
Cedric
time-
is still at
Can't
least
defend.
utility.
Can't cross the ball. His crossing is weak. Every time I watch Cedric, I'm thinking, oh, this guy. Weak player, man. Weak. Garbage.
No, Cedric isn't good enough to start for us, but at least we utilize him when we need, because we have 5 substitutes this season in the Premier League. I think Arteta forgot that in the first game, but jokes apart, I think we will use Cedric more. But Pablo Mari should go.
You know, it was very concerning in that game when Arteta didn't even look at his bench until the 70th minute.
Why is he bringing players like on that? Why are you bringing Sambi in the 92th minute? To do what? The game was done, and you're bringing him late. This is what I don't get about this match. You're bringing your subs late.
We won the game and you're
minutes.
still mourning. He played him for 1 minute. You know how much that's his confidence? Just 1 minute to get some action.
Yeah, but bringing Sambi in the 92th minute.
So when do you want to bring him on? Take off Partey and bring on Sambi Lokonga in the
That's
80th
not what I
minute.
meant. Make changes on the 60th. Not
Jack was on a yellow card.
Doing good. These players are doing good.
I
So
know,
there's
but
no
it
need for change. There's
It
no
was late,
set.
bro. It was late for me.
Oh, yeah. Tommy, you're not making sense, bro.
What do you mean I'm not making
No,
sense?
at that-
Bringing Sambi on late. What do you
At
mean?
that point,
Bringing him
Crystal
late?
Palace was dominating the possession, so he
Second half,
probably
they
didn't
were-
want to change this.
Second half,
change
they were
things
ripping
around.
us. They were dominating us. Second half, mate.
Listen,
No, they were not.
listen, guys. How did we get from Pablo Mari to the
Just
Crystal
saying,
Palace?
Sam.
No, man.
Okay.
I'm lost,
Anyways,
man.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna end this stream now. I think we've covered everything that needs to be covered. But if there's anything that we haven't mentioned, no, I think we covered everything. It's good to see. It's good to see. What's his name? It's good to see Man United fans crying. Let
We
them
haven't mentioned Saliba.
Brighton were all over them, bro. Brighton battered them, dominated that game.
Let them enjoy Anatovic and everybody else, and we kick back, we relax.
It's a wake-up call for Ten Hag. Why would you play that false 9? It's a wake-up call for Ten Hag. Why would you play that stupid false 9? Ericsson, it doesn't work. What was he thinking, Ten Hag? It's a wake-up call for him.
Definitely.
I'm
Anyways,
playing McTominay and Fred. Those two are garbage. You're playing them. But it's good to see Man United fans in the mud. Like, fair play to Brighton. Graham Potter,
Listen,
Good
Georgie,
manager.
I'm away and we're going to smash you 4-0, bro.
I
They
hope
didn't even score a goal.
I hope
It
we
was
pam them
a
on the
Brighton
4th
own
of
goal.
September.
listen, you seen Igalo's interview where he said, "I seen the ball and I'm just gonna absolutely smash it." That's what we need to do with the window.
Brentford are absolutely going to... Ivan Toney's going to absolutely run
Oh,
Maguire
we're not
ragged.
playing Brentford in 2 months. How did he get to Brentford?
Guys, Saliba is going to win the Ballon d'Or.
No, George. I am not going to be at the game because I'm flying out to Canada on Sunday, so I can't go to the game.
Well, Air Transat and that.
No, WestJet.
Oh.
Enjoy, man.
Anyways, don't know,
Saliba
man.
for Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance to speak about Saliba, but we're gonna speak about him.
He was outstanding, bro. He was
We're gonna speak about him
outstanding.
all season.
I love that.
Sonny in the
I
house.
love that guy, man.
Is this the real Sonny? Big up, Sonny. We need cover for Partey. Take care of the cake. The rest is icy.
Icing.
Oh, the rest is icing on the cake. Oh, okay. There you go. Sonny.
Why don't we sign Sangare from PSV?
I don't know. Sangare, we just haven't seriously looked at him. Anyways, Mandem, I'm going to wrap this up. You already know what it is. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We got 46 people in the chat.
You as well, bro.
Peace, people.